Welcome to Likely Daydreams, expansive practices and imagination crafted to help you open yourself up to likely scenarios, visualize them like a daydream, and feel into what is possible for you. What we explore through these practices may feel familiar or feel completely foreign, but what they share is that they're all available for you. I invite you to listen in a space that makes you feel calm or immerse yourself fully with headphones. No matter where you are, you can always press play on these welcoming audio experiences to bring some ease into your day. And you can call me V. Thank you for being here. You take a deep breath. And as you look in the mirror, you see your reflection. The hair sitting atop your head is ready for today. It's a day that was once rooted in challenge and perhaps even a little disdain, but is becoming a ritual that you truly cherish and love. Your fingers start to come up towards the crown of your head, gently removing anything that may be holding it up. And as you take in your own reflection in the mirror, you start to see things unfold. The coils are ready for their nourishment. The curls are ready to be moisture rich. And everything is starting to come together. You look down at the assortment of tools in front of you, your trusty spray bottle, the detangler that makes everything a little bit more easeful, and of course, the brush. Not your first instinct, but one that's available in the instant that there's a little bit more that needs to come undone. You reach your fingers up to the crown of your head and you start to pull gently at the strands, feeling into the places that maybe need a little more attention, maybe need a little more love. But you don't do any of this with hurriedness. Instead, you approach it with calm. You approach it with ease. You approach it with a deep reverence and patience that it requires to be at its best. This ritual is something that used to be challenging for you, but today is something you actively look forward to week after week. You reach for the spray bottle and envelope the hair with a gentle mist of water. Maybe there's additional conditioner in that bottle to help to loosen the tangles that may have come through in your coils and curls. It feels good to be here. It feels calming. It feels joyous. And it feels like a moment of self-care that you've been looking forward to. You start to section each piece of your hair, starting from the bottom. You slowly, easefully rake your fingers through the curls and coils. You're grateful that you have this time for yourself. Have this time for caring for yourself and nurturing yourself. It feels enriching to do this for yourself. It feels empowering to recognize the strength that is in each and every strand of your hair. And you slowly work your way up from the ends of your hair to the root at the base of your skull. And as you rake your fingers through each strand, things start to come apart a little bit more easily. And you feel a loosening within yourself. Maybe the breath starts to deepen as you come into a rhythmic state of this process, inching your way from section to section, from strand to strand. It's a slow process. It's not one that you're rushing through. And you're grateful for that. You're grateful for this space with yourself. You're grateful for this opportunity to be one with yourself. And you're grateful for the space to offer each strand the care, the love, the attention, and the nourishment that you hope to receive in every aspect of your life. In this initial detangling, you are also holding space for yourself, holding space to unravel what may feel constricted, holding space to show up for what needs extra attention, holding space to be present in what you actually need instead of what you've been told or what you may have perceived to be the quote-unquote correct thing. It's an intuitive process that mirrors the intuition that you can bring into each aspect of your life. And as you move through each section, move through each strand, you find your rhythm, you find your groove, you find exactly what it is that you need to make this process feel seamless and easeful and joyful. And before you know it, the time has passed, the sun is starting to set, and you're starting to hear things outside start to slow down. Because as you finish this process of unraveling and detangling and undoing, it's also an opportunity to be reborn and to refresh and to pour back in. This is a ritual that has been a part of your life for as long as you can remember. And today you're simply grateful that it's one you've reclaimed for yourself as a space for care, as a space for love, and as a space for joy. I hope this practice of imagining offered you a soft place to land, new offerings to reflect, imagine, and settle in with yourself will be available every new moon. Until then, you can always come back and listen again and again and again. My gratitude for your presence in this practice is deep. Thank you so much for listening. Bye for now.